So I would consider myself a beginner photographer because I started only getting into it within the past couple years. But I'm going to be showing you what I carry around to maybe a photo shoot. Maybe I'm shooting some landscapes or some portraits. Oh, and I did forget to tell you, but if you would like to check out my photography stuff on Instagram, my username will be like right here. I'll put it. It's at xamphotos, where I try to post every couple days about anything I see that it looks pretty cool. So be sure to follow that. So here is the bag itself. It's nothing too fancy. It's just a classic, just regular bag. I got this with a bundle for my Sigma 16mm f1.4 lens, which I'm using to actually film this video. It has just one pocket at the top, one small area like right here, and I don't know why it just shut off. Oh, it kind of sucks. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but this softbox obviously is in my way. So back to what I was saying before my light decided to go out on me. But basically this bag is very functional because it has a very simple design, and that way I don't have to go searching through like all the different compartments because I only have like 3 main pockets. It's very lightweight because it actually came in just like the bag. You can like crumble it all up and put it in like, there's a small pouch. You can make it like a, just like one like small condensed thing, like maybe like a pencil case sorta. But yeah, let's go into the actual bag itself now. So here is the first compartment. This is basically where I just keep some of my general stuff, like my non-camera, non-lens stuff. I like to separate it into like different sections, different compartments. So I have 3 main things here. The first thing is this pouch. I'll show in a minute. I have this other Ziploc bag kinda, and this last hard shell case. Okay, so starting with this Rubik's Cube pouch, this is basically where I store my batteries and I think SD cards. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's in a protected like plush case. That way it won't get destroyed at all. I think it's a great fit. I like Rubik's Cubes. I got this as a gift one time. Otherwise, I keep about 4 batteries on me usually, and the SD cards, I have one backup SD card which is about 64 gigabytes, and the actual SD card I'm using right now is 128 gigabytes. Next up, this sort of Ziploc bag here. I just have some things that I might not need on a photo shoot exactly, but are sort of a backup, or that might need to replace something just in case something happens. If we open it up, I have a card if you need to, if this gets lost, you always just call the phone number on here. I have my camera strap just in case. I have an extra battery charger, and I also have my Viltrox speed booster cap as well. I got this also with the bundle for the Sigma lens. And lastly, this is the hard shell case where I just keep, I believe, some other miscellaneous stuff if I want to just clean my camera. I have some like cleaning kit stuff, microfiber cloths up here. I also have this like tripod gimbal hybrid thing where you just move it like this and you can hold the camera. You just screw it on like right here, and I would just have it like this. I have a strap that I also attach to it. This is just sort of like a grab and go thing. In addition, I also have this. This is like a lens hood I would use for like the Sigma lens. I would just like screw it on right here. Maybe adds like a vignette, blocks some sunlight. I don't think I use it very often, so that's why I would have it here. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have in here. It's just a nice organized way to store some of my other stuff. So there's just like netting over here. So the good thing about having like these modular parts is you can easily take them out and put them back in. You can also put it in other bags if you want to. I feel like it's just really simple and a lot more organized. Now we're gonna move on to the lower compartment of the bag. So this is what it looks like. I just open this top latch up, and inside is just another big compartment, and inside I have 2 smaller compartments. This right here, this larger section, currently has nothing inside it. I put the camera body in right here, but the body is right here, and I put the lens in also right here because the Sigma lens doesn't fit because it's actually pretty big. Otherwise, inside here are my other 2 lenses, my kit lens and my 50mm lens. I have it enclosed in this big lens drawstring sort of thing. It has a hard bottom and a very soft case, so it's making sure that the lenses are being protected. inside I have each lens in a microfiber cloth, which is really nice because that way it kind of cleans the lens, keeps the dust away, but also it protects it at the same time. So here's my kit lens, 15 to 45 millimeters. I use it for vlogging sometimes if I'm just doing like a grab and go thing. It's also my only zoom lens, so that also adds a really cool aspect to it. It's a very small and compact lens that I use quite often. Okay, so next up here, this is my second lens. This is the 50 millimeter f1.4, I believe, or no, f1.8, but it's actually a f1.2 lens because I have attached to it a Viltrox speed booster, which allows it to let in more light. Also has the, I think it's a, yeah, it says 0.71 crop factor. So basically it's not going to crop in as much as it would usually do. Otherwise, this is a bigger and bulkier lens that I use for more like B-roll shots or like close-up things because it has that nice bokeh and you can get really close up. It has that like nice image compression as well. So this is what the lens looks like. It's a nice pickup if you want something that's maybe like 125, something like that. But the Viltrox speed booster, it's an additional 150 as well if you have the Canon M50. So putting these lenses aside, the last two things I have in here are just my variable ND filter that I picked up for about 30 bucks on Amazon. So what's really nice about it is if there's like some sunny area outside or the lighting is like really overexposed, I can put this on the camera. It doesn't fit on here obviously, so I need to get some step up or step down rings, but it basically darkens the image. It's like sunglasses for the camera. There's like an outer ring that you can easily adjust. It's in this nice hard shell case that came with it, so it's not going to get damaged anytime soon. Okay, and the last thing in this compartment is my Deity VLav microphone case. So this is just where I store it. Nice hard shell case, but I'm actually using the microphone right now, right over here, to record the audio for this video. Inside the actual case, there's some like, I think a wind filter inside and some like an extra thing that you put on the tip of the microphone, but it has two compartments, just a strap at the back. I think you can kind of get the gist of what is in this compartment here. The stuff that I'm going to use like on an actual shoot, the essentials rather than like the other accessories. So I have my audio, my lens, my ND filter. Oh, I did forget to say, but what camera body and what lens I'm using. So the lens I'm currently using to film this video, which is probably gonna be my main lens, is the Sigma 16mm f1.4. I recently got it and it has been an absolute game changer for me. It's quite expensive though, so if you are just starting photography, I would just go for the kit lens. If you are using the Canon M50, which is also what I'm using to film this video, the Canon M50 I got about almost a year and a half ago now, and it serves me really well. I think it's a great sort of like entry-level camera that anybody can get started with if you want to just upgrade from your phone. One other thing I like to keep with me sometimes is my Joby GorillaPod, which this for sure is my vlogging tripod. Has a nice grip, you can move it around like that, so I'll probably just keep it in the top compartment with the other stuff. But yeah, tripods are pretty essential when it comes to photography and videography as well. And once again, if you're interested in picking any of this stuff up for yourself, I will try my best to leave a link in the description down below for where you can purchase these. Okay, so this pretty much wraps it up for my beginner's everyday carry for my photography stuff. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers, so I would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. So that's all for this one. Hope you have an amazing day. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.